Alright guys, here's another one of the Moss Tropical Breeze TFS-48 ceiling fans. This is actually the third one I took down, although I'll go ahead and call it number 2. This one has the same blades that number 1 did, because number 1 had a weak motor, and I ended up putting different blades on that and installing it out in my garage, and then I kept the polished brass blades for the fan that would be installed inside. And this fan's original blades were destroyed. They were insanely warped, and I couldn't get any of the dirt off them, so they were hopeless. And believe me, this fan was completely black. Just had like 2 inches of dirt on it, and none of it was coming off. But it sure looks nice now. After about an hour of scrubbing, I got the motor to be nice and clean, although it does have a big scratch on the side of it from something or another right there. It still looks nice though. Can't tell when it's running, and it's on pretty much all the time. Right now it's a temporary fan in my living room while I'm fixing the fan that's usually here. That's a really beautiful fan. You guys will see that one day. So let's go ahead and start this thing up. Here is low, but I'm going to use medium to get it up to speed, because otherwise it would take itself forever. Low speed on these Mosses is really, really weak. I found that out. That's this fan's low right there. And when the motor's even just the slightest bit stiff, these fans will not keep going on low. And in that flea market right now, there's one that I know for a fact is set on low and it's too stiff to run. And it's just sitting up there humming, but I can't get to it, turn it off. I'll get it one day. Hopefully it'll still work and the motor won't do what the other ones that were sitting there seized up did and blow up in my face as soon as they start spinning. Yeah, that's not fun. That's a huge shower of sparks. And a lot of amps. Here's medium. Back when I had my amp tester around, and I had one plugged into my amp tester, I watched it jump from 0.84, which is acceptable, they're rated for 0.7, to 2, and right when I got my hand on the plug ready to unplug it, 2 turned into 10, and I just kind of turned around and ran away. And as soon as I started to run away, there was a huge bang, and I looked behind me, and my entire area was smoked out, and the fan's windings were broken like 15 places. It was a huge mess. But all the ones that weren't seized up, and one that was seized up, survived actually. It ended up being fine, because it was on low the whole time. So maybe I'll get lucky and the other one will be alright, because it's on low. And here's high. And that's actually the original tassel of this fan. This one has no problems getting up to full speed. Although then there's the one Moss I have that runs just ridiculously fast. This is its medium. Actually, I think its medium's a little bit faster than this. That's a powerhouse fan. I don't know what's up with it, but it seems to be completely different than the others. It's got some different design features that I'll show you guys in its video. This fan's not on its original mounting either. I put a different down rod and a different canopy and complete mounting setup on this one. They don't move that much air, but they get the job done, and that's why I chose it as a temporary fan for the living room. Plus, I wanted to try this one out and see how it worked. Definitely not a very powerful fan, but I like them for the way they work. Now I'll go ahead and stop it. Ooh, that motor's hot. This thing's been on all day. Stop it. Reverse it. Use high to get to low. There's low updraft. Never actually seen this fan run on updraft. Never got around to trying it. Too busy using the crap out of it on downdraft. Here's medium. And here's high. This fan has the switch out of one of the 2 Mosses that popped in my face, because this one's original switch was really, really stiff, and while I was first testing this fan, right before I got ready to take it down, when I was turning it off to take it down, right when I got to medium from high, the pull chain came out in my hand. But that happened to 2 of them. So that worked out well. Had 2 replacement switches from 2 dead fans. And we'll go ahead and shut it off. And I'll click it back on downdraft. Yeah, this one's in pretty nice shape. It looks nice now. It's got these blades on it. Although these aren't the permanent blades, I have a motor. It's been assigned to these blades, aside from the weak one. But it's got blades of its own. Just gotta dig them out. Anyway, that's it for this video. So, as usual, thank you guys for watching. And I hope all you guys enjoyed.